Hello everyone. Well, today was a nice day. Peaceful, relaxing work day on cars. Started off working on a 1922 Dodge Brothers uh, uh, Roadster, for lack of better terms. Beautiful car. We're having the cranking motor or starter alternator or starter charging system has gone bad on it, so we have to go ahead and pull that out. That's a unique beast all on its own. It is a chain drive, dual function component of the vehicle. Very um, very well engineered. Interference fit into the cast housing where it slides into to receive the chain drive that runs the unit. You have to remove a cotter or remove a master link or open the chain up, hang the chain so you don't lose it and drop it into the pan, which we managed to do safely. I got it wired all back and everything else. Tomorrow I just have to use 2 bolts, possibly drive out the starter unit. And because of the weight of the unit and because of these things are not readily available, I have it caught in a sling suspended by an engine hoist to keep it from falling and dropping, getting damaged, or damaging the car. We couldn't get it to move, but wiggle a little bit. Not enough. So we called it quits on that instead of forcing our hand. Now, after that, my brother-in-law decided it was a good idea to teach me how to drive his 1911 Ford Model T. And I'll admit, it is different than anything I have ever driven before. All I did was go around in a few circles up and down a road and so on and so forth. But it is definitely unique, and the only way you can honestly say that you can drive anything is you better get in one of these, because it is totally different. Let me explain. You have a parking brake lever. It also selects neutral and high gear. It works in conjunction with the far left pedal on the floor that you depress when you take the parking brake into its neutral position, which would be about, on his car it's 12 o'clock, or standing straight up and down. It's just before the band engages for the high gear. You take your foot and you push it down on that pedal. That makes the car go forward in low gear. And you're locked out of high gear. Now, to put it in high gear, you release the pedal up so you're in neutral. You take the parking brake lever, you push it all the way forward. So it'll probably be about a 2 o'clock position. Now you take your foot off the clutch pedal all the way and you're in high gear once you start rolling. That's your high-low. Okay, because you have your high band engaged and you have your foot down on the clutch, which is your low gear. So it's running in low gear. You take your foot off the clutch, it's in high gear. That's the first difference. It's not the clutch like you were familiar with in any car from like the 1930s on. The second point about this is you have a pedal in the middle. That's a unique one. First car I've ever driven, you put your foot on that pedal in the middle and it's reverse. It backs you up. It can do it rather quickly if you're not careful. or nice and easy and slow, like you need it to be. Again, very unique. The pedal to the right, well, that's your brake pedal. And that brake pedal operates within the transmission. And it is a band that holds two drums together and keeps you from moving forward or reverse. And eventually slows you to a stop. Notice how I use the word eventually. You put your foot down on that pedal, it is not going to stop you right away. Actually, in an emergency, they say to put your foot on the brake pedal, the reverse pedal, and grab the parking brake and pull it all the way back. Okay? And if you don't have your wits about you, you're done. Because there's no protection in these cars. There's no seat belts, no airbags, nothing. Half the car is made of wood or metal laid over wood framing. So these things are very crude, rudimental vehicles, but they worked. Top speed, 25 to maybe 34-ish. And the reason why I'm saying that, speedometers aren't accurate in them. I didn't have my GPS. So it is what it is. That's one thing that's very unique. Oh, and I forgot to mention to you, there's only about an inch clearance between the clutch, the reverse, and the brake pedals. About an inch between the clutch and reverse pedal, about an inch between the reverse and the brake pedal. Now here's the real catcher. On the steering column, okay, to the left-hand side, you have your timing, advance, and retard lever. On the right-hand side, you have, of course, your throttle. Now, between those two levers, you control the speed of the car and how you're operating your feet. So, yes, this is a very different experience in driving. And it's going to take some time for me to get used to it. But it was a very unique and fun thing to do. Here's a little clip of it. And please don't knock me on the quality of the video. I was not the one filming it. My sister was. But I had a great time trying to drive this car. And I don't think I did too bad for the first time driving a car that is 115 years old. So, let's have a look.